Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 63 of the FIFA 22 My Player career. We are very close now to the end of this series. It should have been done a couple of weeks ago, but obviously I've not been able to record much of this series as of late. So this weekend we are going to be completing it. We have, I think, 5 games in today's episode. Now we only normally cover 3 games per episode, but today we're going to be doing 5, and then tomorrow I think there's 4 episodes to finish off this season, which will be the league games and then a cup game as well. We'll find out what cup final it is in today's episode, because of course we have some Europa League action, so a little bit of a spoiler there, where we're taking on Lille in the semi-final. But first we've got to concentrate on these league games. I have to say we've had an absolutely shocking time in the Premier League. I don't know what's up with us. The players have just let us down. The teammates, they're just not really helping Kai at all. And there's quite a few in the 70 ratings, which is one thing. Arsenal not really done well in the transfer markets. We need better players. We've needed better players. It's really hindered us going forward, pushing for the Premier League season, but we're still hoping to finish with an extra bit of silverware with the Europa League Cup final. So fingers crossed we can get there. But as I said, let's concentrate on these league games. We've got quite a few league games to cover. Took a ball across the middle, but nobody attacking it. You can see our players just let us down all the time, but thankfully we do get a cross in, and Kai's there to beat the goalkeeper and a defender to nod it home to give Arsenal the 1-goal lead here at the Emirates Stadium against Leeds United. Now he has been the only player for Arsenal which has absolutely been on fire throughout the season. There's been a couple of bright sparks here and there throughout the year as well for Arsenal. Marino, he came in from Liverpool, as you may remember. De Frutos as well. He's been playing okay now and again. He's not been on form the complete season. But there is 23rd goal of the league season there for Kai after 28 games. So obviously was hoping to be scoring more, being a striker after all. Remember, we started as a cam, switched to striker throughout the career, and now we are a set striker. We would have scored more, but as I said, our teammates just letting us down. The creativity is not great. Kai's having to drop deep just to get in on the action. If he can play this one through, Maitland-Niles, he does find Kai. Last minute to seal it. Can he make it 2-0? He cuts inside, but he couldn't get anywhere. There's nobody in space for him. And that's another thing we have struggled with. The players in the middle, or even the runners on the wings, they're just not running into the space. When Kai's got the ball, there's nothing he can do. And then obviously he just gets overloaded by the players around him. Well, there is confirmation of his 23 goals. Competition record is 32 for the league. He's projected to get 27 goals. Now, can he do that? We'll find out. Hopefully, we need to be scoring in this game against Norwich City. We need a few hat-tricks, don't we, if we're going to be surpassing the competition record in the Premier League. But here he is then with the early ball. We are away from home, so travelling to Norwich, not too far away for Arsenal to go. Hopefully they'll still have the energy for the midweek game against Lille, and we hope that we can get another win here. We started off the episode with 3 points against Leeds United. There was only 1 goal though, which is a bit of a shame, but you can see how far Kai is dropping. He's having to play more as a cam when really he should be all the way forward as a striker. Come on, there's nobody running into space quick enough. If he's going to pass it, they're always behind him. But here is some space now though. Why is he taking off this shot? Again, poor decision from the Arsenal players. He had so much time, he could have gone backwards. Kai was trying to run in there to get in the space, waiting for the return pass, but no, he decided to hit it from around 25 yards out and didn't even get past the first defender to trouble the goalie. We're into the final minute and it looks like this one is going to be ending 0-0, so more frustrations in the league. But that keeps us unbeaten at least in today's episode so far. We've got 3 games remaining. That's a poor pass there from Kai, but it doesn't matter because there blows the final whistle. So 0-0 at Carrow Road. That takes us into the first Europa League semi-final match of the episode. We're hoping to get a good advantage here if possible, being away from home. Obviously away goals don't count anymore, which is great. What on earth was that? Too much power on that pass. It goes straight out of plate for an early throw for the home team. Now Lille have had some classic players in their time. They've got Basuma there. Who else is here? We'll have to keep an eye out for some of these names, see who's helping Lille do so well in Europe. We need Kai on the ball as soon as possible. Get this one away, boys. Lille still on the early attack, goes for the shot, but only into the side net and there for the French team. So 6 minutes gone, still Lille nil, Arsenal nil, and the early stages are not looking good for Arsenal. We need to get into this game. We have possession right now, though, deep in our own half. Kai asking for it. He gets it just inside the opposing half. Good little ball there. Comes onto this near side. Kai's still there in the middle. Gets it. He's got a couple of runners inside the centre, and there is the opening goal of the match. 26 minutes on the clock, and it is Arsenal who have scored away from home, and it is De Frutos. As I mentioned earlier, he's had some highlights now and again throughout the season. He hasn't been in form all the way throughout, but when he's been given the chance, he's not failed to find the back of net. So De Frutos gets the first goal of the game. Will there be any more? So far in this game, if that's anything to go by, it's going to end at 1-0. Well, fingers crossed there's more goals for the Arsenal. Not so much for Lille as they go through. A chance, good block there by the defender, and then off the line from another defender. I think it was a defender, might have been a midfielder there, but good defensive work there from Arsenal, keeping us in front here. 1-0. Just over an hour gone then here in France, and it is the home team trying to get themselves back into this tie. Currently, they trail 1-0. De Frutos with the only goal of the game, but there is a second goal now, and it is the equalising goal to give a lifeline here for Lille to push forward and trying to get themselves a winner at home in front of the home fans, because of course it's not going to be easy for them when we do travel to the Emirates Stadium in a week or so's time. Look at that. What kind of block was that by the Arsenal defender? I have no idea. But there is going to be a change here for the Gunners. Running out of time to try and find a winner. Here is Kai. De Frutos has gone off. Who's come on in his place? Reece Nelson. And 7.6 match rating for Kai. 15 minutes to play. He's gone all the way. What a run so far. He needs to cut it back, which he does. Oh my God. What to do it? Hit it. He does hit it. And somehow finds the back of net. There was about 20 extra passes there in the area that we didn't really need to do, but it worked out in the end. So I won't have a go too much at the teammates. Look at that, beautiful goal. We totally meant that. All right then, back in front, 2-1 for Arsenal. Into the final minute here in Lille, and it looks like it is Arsenal who are going to be taking the first leg advantage back to the Emirates, unless Lille can pull one more back here at the end. Good block there by the defender, and how vital will that block be there from the Arsenal defender? Arsenal take it then 2-1. That gives us 2 more games to play in today's episode. First up is against Leicester City. I don't know if you saw there, but we are currently 9th in the Premier League. Absolutely shocking here from Arsenal this season. But as I said, the players around us have not helped us whatsoever in the Premier League. We're doing better in Europe, which is at least we can expect from the Gunners. So fingers crossed we can go all the way in the Europa League and lift that trophy at the end of the season, and obviously it will be the end of the series as well. So give me some ideas, guys, because obviously FIFA 22 is more or less over and done with now. I have been playing quite a lot of games on stream. If you haven't already been jumping into the streams, go ahead, subscribe. You will be notified every time I do go live on the channel. I'm hoping to bring some more live footage for you guys throughout the summer. It won't be really FIFA 22, so as I said, give me your suggestions, what games you guys have been playing and what you'd like to see me play. Obviously I am enjoying my shooters at the minute. We've been playing CSGO, we've reinstalled that last week and doing well in there. That's a cracking goal there for Leicester City. 22.5 minutes gone here at the Emirates Stadium. It is now Arsenal 0, Leicester City 1. But obviously, going back to the live streams, Sniper Elite 5, I've been streaming a little bit of that. That's pretty fun, especially on the Axis Invasions, jumping into other people's single player games and taking them out. Valorant is always a good one for me as well. I do like playing Valorant. Not really a big fan of Fortnite. I don't mind playing Fortnite with my son, of course, but not really on stream. It's been a while since I've streamed any Fortnite. We could touch back on it now and again. Escape from Tarkov is another shooter I really do enjoy, but I've pretty much played this wipe and I can't really be bothered to jump in, because I know when I do jump into Tarkov, I seem to get hooked and addicted to that game. But again, I'm pretty open to a lot of things. Hunt Showdown is another game which I've been enjoying. Usually play that with my brothers. Again, we could switch that to a stream game as well. But yeah, just let me know, guys, in the comment section below what you think you would like to watch me stream. We have been putting the webcam on as well for the streams as of late, so I may bring that to these videos, as it's been a while since I've done that, that's for sure, especially on FIFA 22 content. But heading into the final minute then, Arsenal are going to be heading to the first defeat of today's episode, which is a big blow unless we can steal a late equaliser. No, we cannot. So it is the Foxes then who take the victory. They take the 3 points back to Leicester, and not the end of the season which we would like. Was hoping to do better in the Premier League, was hoping to at least fight for those top positions, but it's just not worked out that way. Fingers crossed though, we can end today's episode with a win. Remember, we did beat Lille just a week ago, 2-1 in France, and Kai's going all the way here himself. Can he score? Oh, what a goal this will be if he can pull this one off. He pulls it across the middle but beyond. I'm not sure who that is on that far side. Was that Marino? But 0-0 then. And the early stages have not been great for either side. Obviously, Lille need to get themselves a goal, otherwise they are going to be heading out, and it will be Arsenal who progress through to the final. Oh, it's a beautiful little turn there from Kai. Can he bury this one? He does, and that is a fine goal there from the Arsenal striker. He can't do it in the league, but he certainly can do it in European football, and that goal gives us a 3-1 advantage then on aggregate. And surely that's going to be game over now for Lille. They're going to have to get a goal as soon as they can. Otherwise, as I said, Arsenal progress through to the final. Not sure who is in the other semi-final. We'll have a look after this game, actually. See the other semi-final score and see who Arsenal are going to be facing in that cup final. And there is a second goal of the game. 4-1 now on aggregate. 2 goals on the night. And Kai, after half an hour, has 2 goals himself, and he's looking for a hat-trick. It's been a while since he's been able to get himself a hat-trick. So let's see if we can pull that off. Good little 1-2 there between Kai and his teammate. Thankfully, the teammates seeing the run and finding Kai with the passes. So into the second half we go, still in front by 2-0. Kai still searching for that hat-trick goal. Good turn there. Can he get it? He plays it across the middle. Simple tap in. He probably could have taken off the shot himself there to grab that hat-trick, or at least go for it. But he was unselfish, laid it across the middle there for Abelero, or whatever his name is. Got a nice little tash there. A little 80s, 70s, 80s pawn tash. But good turn, good vision, and the easiest goal he's going to score all season there. And there he is. So Arsenal lead then 3-0 on the night. Less than 10 minutes to play here at the Emirates Stadium. It is game over for Lille. So it is Arsenal who are going to be going into the Europa League final. But the question is, can Kai grab himself a hat-trick goal? Oh, the space. The space. Give it to Kai. He has, and is finished here. I thought for a second the defender was going to catch up with him and take that ball away from his feet, but he holds on to it. He finds the back of the net. 5 minutes remaining. Arsenal lead 4-0, and what a performance this has been. Great goal, great counter play as well there from the Gunners. Good passing all the way through the team, and 4-0, 5-1 on aggregate. And Lille, though, they're not done just yet. Can they bag themselves a late consolation goal? They're already out, so we don't mind if they do manage to get a goal. But Kai's on a perfect 10 rating, obviously, after getting his hat-trick. And now we just await the final whistle, and then we'll find out who we've got in the final. There it is then. Arsenal in the final of the Europa League. Kai with a hat-trick. Abelado with the other goal as well there for the Gunners. Let's have a quick look. Arsenal go through, and Borussia Dortmund beat German rivals Mönchengladbach 3-1 on aggregate. So it's going to be those against Arsenal in the final.